I want to welcome you back to Black Site, and we're going to talk about Iran retaliating against the United States and possibly the beginning of World War III. If many of you know anything about history, the beginning of World War I started when King Ferdinand was killed in an assassination. And it seems like today we're repeating history as Soleimani was killed by Trump. We all know who Soleimani was. He was an evil man, the number one terrorist in the world, and we know that Iran is the number one terrorist state in the world. But we had to understand the ramifications of killing Soleimani. This is why they said that President Bush didn't kill him. Also, President Obama didn't kill him because they knew how Iran would react. Iran is under extreme pressure from their youth in their country. Most of their young people are under 30. They hate this regime. And they want to be gone of this regime. But now the regime has something to hold on to. See, they have over the past year been trying to entice the United States into a war. Attack of drones, attack of our United States Embassy, and other things they have done. And we fell for the trap. Now you will see other players join into this war. Not only will this be a war of attrition, it will also be terrorist attacks going on. When I said Iran was the number one terrorist state, they have sleeper cells all around the world. This organization, this country, this regime is connected with Hezbollah, is connected with Hamas, and other criminal organizations that can strike America in so many different ways. Not only tonight have they struck us militarily, but they can also come at us cyber attacks in other ways. So we have basically positioned ourselves into another war that will last 20 or 30 years. We already have Afghanistan going on for 20. We have basically Iraq going on for 17. Now we have an impending another war, and we don't know how long this war is going to last. That's going to be millions of dollars from the United States Treasury. We don't know how many soldiers are going to die. We don't know if we're going to have to institute the draft to bring in more soldiers to fight a war in which the Iranian army has about 500,000 soldiers. So we really don't know how long this war is going to last. Tonight was the beginning of something that the United States people were not ready for. We are already a war-weary nation. And we're tired of spending billions and trillions of dollars on wars that never end. Yes, Soleimani was an evil man. But always remember, when you go to war, it must, always remember it must be the last resort. Not one of the resorts, but the last resort. That's what Sun Tzu said. No nation state benefits from prolonged war. Sun Tzu said that. And the United States have been at war for 20 years, and nothing that we have done in Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Libya has benefited the people of the United States government. All we have done have lost treasure, lives, in the future. You have to understand we're the people we're fighting right now. The mullahs, the Revolutionary Guard in Iraq, are death cult. They believe the afterlife is where they want to go. And they will do anything to bring us along into that war to where they want to go. And when the CIA, the Joint Chiefs presented the president with this offer to kill him, President Trump fell for the deep state trap. They have been going to go to war with Iran for the last 25 years. There was, like I said in an earlier video, Wesley Carr, it was a memo put out, I don't know, by a think tank or one of those organizations. Or it was by Rumsfeld, I believe, in which they wanted to take down 7 Muslim nations. And it started with Afghanistan to Iraq, Libya, Syria, and Iran. And they finally got to Iran during this administration, because we know in the Bush administration it was Iraq, Afghanistan. They took down Libya. They tried to take down Syria. And now it's Iran. This is no coincidence. This was all thought out 20 or 30 years ago. And we have to understand that now we are in a prolonged war full of terrorism, military fights, everything you can think of. Because I'm telling you, these mullahs is crazy. And I expect the United States to retaliate later on tonight. So the war begins. So everybody better hunker down, because this is going on for a long time. Well, if you want Trump out of office, you can get him out in November. And maybe Joe Biden or somebody else can cut a deal with the mullahs. Maybe send them another $200 million or $1 billion. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site, this quick take on the launch of missiles by Iran in the beginning of World War III. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and share this video.